Imagine a roaring pit, filled with the sharp teeth and powerful claws of hungry lions. Now imagine being thrown into that pit, not for a crime, but for simply praying to your God. What would you do? Would you give in to fear, or would your faith shine brightest in the darkest hour? This is a story of incredible courage, treacherous jealousy, and a miraculous rescue that proves, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that God protects those who trust in Him. Welcome back to Gospel Glimpse. Last time, we witnessed the thrilling and inspiring story of Queen Esther, who bravely saved her people. Today, we're journeying to ancient Babylon to meet another hero of faith, a man whose integrity was tested by the most dangerous of circumstances. Get ready for the captivating and miraculous story of Daniel in the lion's den. Our story takes place in the mighty Babylonian Empire, after it had been conquered by the Medes and Persians. An old, wise man named Daniel had served many kings with unwavering faithfulness and remarkable skill. He was so exceptional that King Darius, the new ruler, planned to set him over the whole kingdom. This made the other administrators and satraps incredibly jealous. They couldn't find any fault with Daniel, because he was trustworthy and honest in everything he did. There were no mistakes or corruption in his work. So, they hatched a wicked plan. We will never find any basis for charges against this man Daniel, they said, unless it has something to do with the law of his God. These jealous officials approached King Darius with a cunning scheme. They said, King Darius, live forever. All the royal administrators, prefects, satraps, advisors, and governors have agreed that the king should issue an edict and enforce the prohibition that anyone who prays to any god or human being for 30 days, except to you, your majesty, shall be thrown into the lion's den. Now, your majesty, issue the decree and put it in writing so that it cannot be altered in accordance with the law of the Medes and Persians, which cannot be repealed. King Darius, unaware of their malicious intent, signed the decree. He trusted Daniel, but he didn't realize this law was specifically designed to trap his most faithful servant. Daniel, when he learned that the decree had been published, did not change his routine. 3 times a day, just as he had always done, he went to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. There, he knelt down and prayed, giving thanks to his God. He did not hide. He did not whisper. He prayed openly and faithfully. The jealous officials, who had been watching Daniel, quickly caught him praying. They rushed to the king and reminded him of the decree. Did you not publish a decree that anyone who prays to any god or human being for 30 days, except to you, your majesty, is to be thrown into the lion's den? The king replied, the decree stands in accordance with the law of the Medes and Persians, which cannot be repealed. Then they said to the king, Daniel, who is one of the exiles from Judah, pays no attention to you, your majesty, or to the decree you put in writing. He still prays 3 times a day. King Darius was deeply distressed. He realized he had been tricked, and he tried until sundown to find a way to save Daniel. But the officials insisted, remember, your majesty, that according to the law of the Medes and Persians, no decree or edict that the king issues can be changed. So, with a heavy heart, King Darius gave the order. Daniel was brought and thrown into the lion's den. The king said to Daniel, may your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you. A stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den, and the king sealed it with his own signet ring and the rings of his nobles, so that Daniel's fate could not be changed. The king returned to his palace, fasting all night. He refused any entertainment and couldn't sleep. His heart was heavy with worry for Daniel. Very early the next morning, King Darius rushed to the lion's den. As he approached, he called out in an anguished voice, Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions? And then, a voice. May the king live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not harmed me, because I was found innocent in his sight. Nor have I ever done any harm to you, your majesty. The king was overjoyed. He commanded that Daniel be lifted out of the den. And when Daniel was brought up, he was completely unharmed. There wasn't a scratch on him, because he had trusted in his God. Then King Darius issued a new decree to all the people of his vast empire. I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. The story of Daniel in the lion's den is a powerful testament to unwavering faith and God's miraculous protection. It reminds us that even when facing the scariest situations, when our faith is tested, God is always with us. It teaches us to stand firm in our convictions, to pray continually, and to trust that God can deliver us from any challenge, proving that His power is far greater than any earthly threat. What do you think is the most inspiring part of Daniel's story? His courage to pray openly, King Darius's distress, or the incredible moment Daniel spoke from the lion's den? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Our journey through the Bible is far from over. Next time, we'll delve into another thrilling story from the Old Testament as we witness the incredible vision of Ezekiel and the Valley of Dry Bones. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing Bible stories. Thank you for watching. Do well to like, subscribe, and drop a comment.